The anime begins when 20-year-old college student Haruto dies in a traffic accident. He doesn't expect to wake up in an unfamiliar world in the body of a young boy named Ryo, who possesses extraordinary skills. Our episode starts with Haruto reminiscing about his childhood friend, Asi, who loves him deeply. They lived next to each other until circumstances forced Haruto to move due to some dispute. Before leaving, Haruto held Asi's hand and promised to return, marry her, and take her away from their current life. They both vowed to get married someday. As time passes, they reach the entrance ceremony of high school. Haruto, now handsome and hardworking, had to fight his way into the school, though he couldn't join a club. He pressured his father to let him return to their old neighborhood, but didn't want to burden him with extra expenses. So, Haruto decided to earn money to support himself. At the ceremony, Haruto notices Takahisa talking to some girls before they leave, and then Aki greets them, remarking on how long it's been since they last met. Aki compliments Satsuki, telling her she's grown more beautiful, and Satsuki, flattered, offers to treat them. Suddenly, something strange happens. Yes, my friends, they've been transported to another world. Confused, they gather, trying to figure out where they are. Satsuki checks her phone's GPS, only to find that there is no network coverage. Just then, a giant figure approaches them, intending to kill them. Meanwhile, Haruto, alerted by Aisho, is on his way to save them. Aisho informs him that they are in the southeast, and Haruto rushes, arriving in less than a minute. However, he only finds their mobile phones, no sign of the children. The scene shifts to the giant man who has kidnapped the children, planning to sell them in the slave market. Maharu, one of the children, pleads with the man to let them go, but he doesn't understand her language. He takes her and leaves. Haruto, still searching, notices smoke rising from a distance and heads there. However, the kidnappers act quickly, covering the children to hide them. When Haruto arrives, he asks if anyone has seen the owner of the phone he found. The man in charge denies any knowledge. At that moment, Haruto hears the children calling for help and confronts the group, stating that the voices he heard belong to the ones he's searching for. Tensions rise as the gang leader orders Haruto's death. Though Haruto had been holding back, he now unleashes his full strength. The men attack him, but Haruto skillfully dodges, fights back, and defeats them. One man tries to stab him, but Haruto counters and stabs him. Haruto then confronts the gang leader, forcing him to order his men to release the kidnapped children. Haruto rescues Send and Aki, who inform him that a girl is still in the cart. Haruto uses magic to open the cart and finds Aya's inside, shocked to see her there. He asks what she's doing there. Afterward, Haruto and the others begin their journey back to town, with Haruto telling Aisha that he saved the people she mentioned, inviting her to find him. After asking if Aisha knows where Haruto is, she agrees and requests to bring Celia along. Once Haruto finishes speaking, Ayaz asks for a moment to thank him for saving them, explaining that if he hadn't arrived, things could have ended tragically. She introduces herself, and Haruto tells her his name, though he omits his family name. Haruto glances at Aki, recalling his younger sister, who is 3 years younger than him and whom he hasn't seen in a long time. He notices how much Aki resembles her. Then, Sendo reveals that he is Aki's brother. Haruto is surprised by this, as he didn't have a younger brother and doesn't carry the Amikawa family name. He wonders if his mother remarried. Haruto suggests they find a quiet place, so he can explain why he no longer uses his family name. They head to a secluded spot in the forest, where Haruto uses magic to reveal a small rock. He explains that it's just a rock, but it has a living space inside. At that moment, Celia and Aisha appear, flying through the sky. When they land, Celia rushes to check on Haruto. Upon seeing the children, Celia tells them that Aisha has shared a lot about them. Haruto introduces Celia, explaining that she was his teacher and that he owes her much. Ayaz gets to know her, but Celia cannot understand Aya's language. Haruto explains that they don't speak the same language. Then Aisha does something strange. She kisses each of them on the forehead, confusing them. Aishia explains that she created a temporary connection that allows her to translate their words in real time. Haruto asks how she managed to do that, and she responds that she can because he understands the languages. If he didn't, she wouldn't be able to either. Aishia then tells him she's hungry, so Haruto invites everyone inside the rock. Upon entering, they are shocked by how spacious the place is. Haruto informs them that the house even has a bathroom, which they can use freely. The girls head to the bath together. And during this time, Celia tells them that Haruto's real name is Ryo, and Aishia is the spirit connected to him, which is why she can translate for them so easily. Masato, amazed, tells Haruto, "We've truly arrived in a fantasy role-playing world." Haruto replies, "I didn't play many games in my previous life, so I'm not sure. The only difference is that unlike a game, there's no reset button here." Masato thanks him, saying, "If you hadn't come, things would have gone really bad for us, and we would have ended up as slaves." Celia thanks Haruto, saying, "The bath was amazing. I've never used a bath like this before, but it gave me a wonderful feeling. And we had so much fun." Haruto is surprised by their clothes and asks where they got them. She responds, "Aki gave them to us. She thought it would be strange to wear a wedding dress after the bath. These clothes make movement light and are gentle on the skin. I've never seen fabric like this before." Aki tells them, "I bought them today for the school entrance ceremony, so they're clean and not dirty. I think they'll do just fine." Haruto says, "We'll go and buy some necessities. I can cover the daily expenses. We'll head to a Mandy." Celia, happy, says, "You think we could trade my wedding dress for monies?" Haruto tells them, "You don't have to worry about money. Just relax on that front. Let's go and eat." They are amazed by the food and ask if he prepared all of it. Haruto tells them, "Considering everything that happened to you, it seems that a phenomenon called summoning magic brought you to this world. That's how you came here, but it's very different from my reincarnation into this world." Masato says, "You died in a traffic accident as a university student, and then your memories came back to you when you were a child in this world." Haruto answers, "Yes, that's right. That's why I don't think my experience will help you much here." Celia speaks up, "Given everything that's happened to you, the pillars of light we saw, and the events in this world, the era of the 1,000 years could all be connected to the legend of the 6 sages." Haruto replies, "That thought crossed my mind. After 1,000 years of war, 6 sacred stones will glow in different colors, and pillars of light will rise into the sky. Heroes clad in powerful and sacred robes will return from outside on behalf of the 6 sages. They will lead all of humanity. However, I can't imagine that these are the heroes mentioned in legend. Ayaz says, we were with some other people before coming to this world. Do you think that Satsuki and Takahisa also came to this world?" Haruto responds, "I think it's possible, but I can't be sure. Are you worried about them?" She replies, "Yes, we were lucky when you came to rescue us, so we're safe now. But our normal feelings don't seem to hold meaning in this world." Afterward, we see Aishia standing and walking over to Haruto saying, "I can't take it anymore. I've used up a lot of energy today, and I need to recharge my magic." Celia gets upset with Aishia for asking Haruto to go with her. Ayaz says, "We'll tidy up here," but Haruto asks them to leave everything as it is. This is where today's episode ends. Stay tuned for the upcoming episodes and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to catch all the new updates.